So this is tonight's dinner. I don't know if you guys are into Asian food, but it's called hot pot. Mel puts the Mongolian style herbs, so it's like if you guys don't know, like basically like in China, the Mongolian areas, the mountain areas, they have like I guess a dish, a dinner style, a dish like this basically, and they use a lot of specific herbs, like rare herbs, goji berries, ginger, garlic. What's it called? Even there's even the caffeine root. What is that one? I think in Red Bull. I forget what it's called. Oh, anyway, so yeah, the one that gives that's caffeinated and stuff, and then lots of other star anise. I don't even know what that's called. I mean, it's like a wide variety, and this is like
some sort of plum.
This is Asian. This is called tongho. It's like an Asian vegetable leaf. And then there's this is king trumpet mushrooms, steak of course, tofu, so noodles. Yeah. I have this idea for a contest. It's kind of odd, just kind of fun. The contest is I'm gonna give away some of my beater knives in this. So whoever wins will get 3 of my beaters that I have. Some of them tested, other ones quite new, but all of them, generally speaking, kind of tinkered with, and just not something more something you just get to play with. In terms of testing, they've lasted, but the theme is basically that these knives are tough, and so I want to do kind of like a tough guy contest or tough girl contest. So a lot of YouTubers on here want to be healthy. I try to have Mel drink red wine and even green tea. If you guys ever read that book, the Okinawa Program, and it linked the green tea and the antioxidants to why there were so many centenarians that lived in Okinawa, and they have like the lowest rates of cancer in the world. And so basically, how this contest works is basically, it's just for fun. Some of you guys do something that's like physically impressive, like something like an amazing feat in a sense. Hold your breath for 2-3 minutes or something. That'd be crazy. I know Darkchild on here. He's into being healthy and exercise. So I mean, how do I know? But maybe Darkchild can jump 10 feet in the air. That'd be kind of cool to see. Pavlov, perhaps maybe he could run with a tripod on his back. That'd be kind of cool. And so anyone's welcome to enter. Just a fun contest. Once I have like a good number of entries, I don't expect that many, but just kind of fun. I'll pick a winner. We'll pick a winner, me and Mel, and if you don't mind, perhaps we'll show that video and you win some knives. The knives are going to be the Enlan EL01 that I tested. If you want, I can go in and perhaps maybe clean it up, but anyone could just kind of smooth out the top, and that'll get rid of all the little weird imperfections from the testing. And then of course you're gonna have to sharpen the edge. I would say just a good homemade stonewash will make this look really nice. And then that's really about it. I mean, the blade's still centered. I mean, it's let's see, the screws are all working and functional. Yep, no stripping, no nothing like that. And the only reason why I don't particularly like the knife is because it's just a flipper opening, and it's not exactly the smoothest. Look at the lock is still good too. Remember, it's only halfway, and it's gonna stay like that. That's after spine whacking, so that is where it's gonna be now. And just don't go spine whack it. And it's just a really good knife. Just that the flipper opening is just kind of, to me, a limitation. But that's on customs. You'll see like Curtis Knives and Fuel Knife collaboration. He only has a flipper. Second will be my Lum Tanto. Kind of going back through my collection, trying to see what other knives, good options, and this is actually kind of a still really good option. I mean, shoot, because basically I learned more and more about knives. I think to myself, man, it has a fail-safe liner lock. It's got that stainless steel lock bar. It's got that screw there to keep the lock bar from shifting inward under hard use. This didn't fail to all the testing and all that stuff and spine whacking, and it's at 50%. And then the stop pin, if it wears out, you can switch the female here with one of these females. Underneath, inside these spacers is the exact same female. The screws is Japanese hardware from Spyderco, so those are all really good quality. You get a 3.75-inch blade in a nice compact slim profile. In terms of tweaking it, you got to do the whole, if it's uncentered, you got to kind of, say for example, it's shifted this way. You push down, you kind of push down on it, tighten the pivot all the way down, loosen all these screws, tighten all the screws, then eventually this one controls a lot of the centering. You tighten them all down. I mean, it just takes some tweaking, and if you get it just right finally, maybe you want to Loctite everything, some light Loctite because these are smaller screws, but you could Loctite all, or just Loctite the pivot. Right now it's sitting just a little bit off center, but this is without Loctite. I mean, I was able to get to center for, well, it's been lasting. I mean, this one hasn't, I haven't had to fix it. Just kind of, have to keep messing with it. But you get used to it. But I mean, compact, slim, nice knife with a lot of cool features. It's good. I mean, it doesn't cut your hand, So I mean, it makes me appreciate the knife again. To the point that I'm just going to keep one of my other Lumtantas that I have, a newer one, and plus I'm doing that contest. I might keep Tough Thumb's pimped one. And then my Boker Pipsqueak, which pimp or pipsqueak, I don't know. People don't say, but basically this knife I'm going to be I'll do a review really soon. The main thing is basically this whole knife is great. There's just one issue, and that's the way it locks up. Not really that it fails. That's not the problem. Although I have not tested that. What it is more just the bevel angle and when it wears. So basically right now this one I had to bend the lock bar in, and so it shoots in really hard, but because of the bevel angle on the blade, it doesn't really stop the lock bar from going in all the way. So it goes in all the way, I mean, and it locks so solid. Like the knife is basically a really good job by Boker. Like I said in my video, I'll talk about it. It's a great knife. This is brand new basically. This only thing is that the way that wears out. But you might be able to get that sent to Boker and get that fixed, and so long as maybe you might want to bend the lock bar back out a little bit, but I don't want to do that. It's just I bent it in, don't want to bend back out. But like I said, if you see how I have an opening, for example, if I don't, you can hear this. Yeah, you can see how it locks up, and then it becomes very difficult to unlock. But maybe perhaps some graphite could remedy that. This is new, sharp. Oh, see, it locked up really hard. But I mean, zero blade play. Everything about this knife is great, actually. And when I talk about my review, actually, it's quite positive, this review. Just that sucks. Maybe they'll fix that with the next batch. And, like I said, if you buy it, or if you get this and you win this, send it to Boker, talk to them about it. Or just, deal with it, bend the lock bar, and, use it for what it is. Then you know what you're getting here. You're getting the Lumtanto, the Boker Pipsqueak, and this Enlan ELO one. These are my testers. You can clean them up. They're all pretty nice. They all function. 50% lockups on both of these. These lock bars have been, pounded on. So I mean, that steel is there. It's that surface is. That's how they're gonna meet. It isn't gonna suddenly break in further. So basically now I'm gonna show my little, physical feat, a physical challenge. And then you guys, if you guys come up with something cool or interesting vid, I don't care, shoot, maybe it's like a skateboarding trick, maybe it's a balancing trick, something just kind of interesting to see. Kind of fun to get to know some fellow YouTubers here. So hope you enjoy this contest, and thank you.
Recording. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50.
Jeez. Okay.